Kevin, thanks for joining us on RaithTV. What do you make of the 90 minutes? Did you see a reaction in your boys' performance today?
I think that the effort and application the players gave was exactly everything I was looking for. It's been a difficult week, but the players came in first thing on Monday. We looked at where we could improve last week, and we focused on how we were going to play against Brechin straight away. We didn't miss any days training in terms of just training for the sake of it. Everything was geared towards Saturday, and first and foremost what I asked for them was an increase in work rate and an increase in effort and an increase in commitment. I think that I got that. I think second half I got more than I got in the first half, and I think that maybe with a bit more quality in the final third it could have been a different day. I felt as if we worked and we pressed and there was an opportunity to go win the ball back. We won it. We were swarming around them, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted us to go and press as early and as high as we possibly could, and as I say, maybe decision making in the final third probably could have helped us a wee bit. But in saying that, 10-15 minutes to go, I'm trying to get information on the players to try and play in their final third, try and keep the ball in their final third, because that's going to make it more difficult for them to score. And we maybe could have done that better as well. We maybe could have managed the game better. And it's probably more disappointing the fact that the goal they score comes from a set piece. It's not as if they carved us open and scored an unbelievable goal. It's a free kick, and even then it's a free header. So we're disappointed with that. We're disappointed with that. But I thought defensively, we were excellent. We were playing in an area at times that I didn't want us to play in. I didn't want us to invite a press. It was a sticky pitch, and in the second half, as I say, I thought Wedderburn, Benedictus, Davidson were excellent. I thought I get effort and commitment from Matthews and Gillespie. I felt as if bringing in Lewis Milne into the hole, would give us a bit more quality on the ball. And I think you look at Nisbet and Flanagan down the sides. We knew that we were going with a new shape. We knew we were going to go with a different style, and they knew their jobs, and we were hoping they would give us an attacking threat, which we probably didn't get Flanagan enough on the ball. We probably didn't get Nisbet enough on the ball. But again, we'll look to improve on that coming forward next week. But in terms of effort and application, I'm delighted with the players.
Different formation today to what we've seen up at Dingwall. Is that really something that you look to change because of the opposition? Was it also part of looking at some learning for the players and you kind of coaching them in a different way this week? Well,
we got that into the players early. That's how we were going to play. The players knew on Tuesday the shape we were going to have. They didn't know the personnel. They knew the shape, so it wasn't as if they were going into something blind. We had a couple of lads that the younger lads that I took out the team, and I did that to protect them. I did that to protect them based on a 5-0 defeat in a difficult day, and obviously as well as a kind of bit of uncertainty over what's happening going forward. So I didn't want to put that pressure on the players. Those players are the future of the club. Those are the guys that over the next 2-3 years are going to be playing week in, week out. They should be expected to get 250 games each over the next couple of years, and sometimes you've got to take lads out to protect them. From there, I went with experience all through the team. I think Robbie's probably the only one of the experienced lads that I didn't play, and that's because I didn't put any fault at Kieran from last week. So from there, we looked at how Brechin were going to play. We looked at how we could get more attackers on the field. We looked at the energy we could get in the middle of the park, which is what I got. And we hoped in the wider areas, as much as Nisbet and Flanagan, or I started off with Nisbet and Murray, that Murray was maybe going to protect against Orsay, which was their attacker. And it would normally have been Burns, but I think it was Lyons this week that ended up playing the left-hand side. So we hoped that Nisbet was going to take Lyons that way, and that Murray would hopefully take Orsay that way. So that's how we set up. We got attackers all over the field, and hoped that we could come here, press them, and create chances. Not enough chances for me overall in 90 minutes. I'd like to create more chances. I'd like to have tested Conor Brennan more. I'd like to have put him under pressure more. But we build on what we did last week. We're not happy about drawing. We're not happy about dropping 2 points. So we use that as motivation going forward for next week.
Can I ask you about the two wide players? Firstly, Ewan Murray's gone off injured. Any early news there?
No, I don't know. I just need to assess him, and he's obviously a big loss, because I think as well you saw in the game that he was on the front foot. If there was an opportunity to go and press the ball, he was there. That's why he played there. He played there, which is slightly out of position, but it's for him to get up and down the line because of how fit he is. Nisbet's the same. Nisbet's a great lad, an absolute great lad. I spoke to him on Thursday about how I was wanting him to play, and obviously ideally maybe get him up front, but he just said that he's happy to go and do a job anywhere, which says everything about him as a player.
What about the equaliser late on? We came so close to the win, but it's a ball into the box. You mentioned game management. Is that something that you'll be looking to coach into the players a bit stronger?
Yeah, I think that when it's a set piece, it's so disappointing. I don't think that you could look at losing a goal and be happy with any aspect of it. But when it's a set piece and it's a ball in the box and it's a free header, I think that if you've maybe got somebody who out jumps another player, maybe wins it on the run, you could maybe half accept it. But when it's a free header in the box of a player that's not really that tall and he's not under any pressure, it's just disappointing. I think that the effort and application we got, as I say, they could have been better quality, but the effort and application we got, I felt as if at 1-0 up, we need to be seeing those games out and winning them. And I've said that to the players. You don't win leagues dropping 2 points away from home. You win leagues by winning these games 1-0. And that's another learning curve. We've improved from last week. We've improved in areas that I felt as if we needed to improve. And again, this week coming, the players know it'll be a tough week and they'll be ready and hopefully improve again against Montrose.
We face a quite unusual situation across Scottish football, that today was one of only 8 games league games that we'll play on grass. Is there any different dynamic given that we're on a grass surface but training and more regularly playing on artificial surfaces?
I think that the grass was quite sticky and quite long today, which didn't help. Maybe for us going forward, maybe got the ball cut under our feet a wee bit, and maybe when we were trying to play a pass, it was either under hit or not a perfect pass. And I think when you're used to AstroTurf, the ball does kind of zip across the surface, especially when it's wet. But yeah, I think that's the way football's going, unfortunately, that it's AstroTurf everywhere, and as much as obviously we've got it and we use it to our advantage, I think that today the pitch being sticky and long didn't really help us, and we'd certainly be looking to try and as I say, probably pass the ball better for first and foremost, and our pitch will help us get that.
What positives do you move forward? You mentioned about coaching players better, building on the better parts of their performance. What's the focus for this week for yourself?
Focus is on improving again. The focus is on that I need that effort and application every single week. That's why I ask for minimum, because I feel as if we get that minimum, we've got enough quality on the field that we will cause teams problems. And as I say, now we're probably looking at focusing on our final third, focusing on when we get the ball in the final third, decision making. If there's an opportunity to pass, if there's an opportunity to get a touch out your feet and cross, we do that. And if it's strikers, they take chances. They get in the box. If a ball goes in the box, I need my strikers in the box. And that's what we'll look to improve. But we'll also look to keep working at our conditioning, keep getting fitter, keep getting stronger, keep getting mentally tougher. I think that you look at that today as well and say, we need to make sure that we recognise how the game's going, how we're managing our game, and if it is a case of just taking a sting out of it, maybe taking a foul, maybe slowing the game down, and then when it's on, going again. I'll learn again. I learned last week. First thing I did was watch the game, show the players, show where we could improve, got that message across to the players where we can improve, and I won't be looking at this game as an opportunity not to try and improve again, because even if we won 1-0, there's still, as I say, in the final third areas we'd like to improve.
You clearly feel that this is a squad that's got a lot of cohesion and a lot of quality in it.
I think that the team spirit in the dressing room is outstanding. I think the boys are all together. I think the boys work hard. They enjoy working hard. And I said to them at the start of the week, if I'm taking training or if I'm taking games, I want my players to be a version of me. As much as I didn't run about in terms of my position, Monday to Friday, I worked as hard as possibly could every single day. Every single day I would be in working hard, and I enjoyed working hard. I think you've got to want to enjoy working hard, because if you don't, you're going to come up short somewhere. And as I say, if we get players that continue to work hard, to continue to be organised, and add that extra wee bit I'm talking about, if we can add that extra wee bit, we've got a good chance. But we need to make sure that that 6 points we've dropped from winning positions, we make sure that we don't do that again. If we get 1-0 up, especially when it's away from home, if that second goal doesn't come, we don't let a team back in.
What message would you give to Raith Rovers fans?
I think that the Raith Rovers supporters came here and backed the team, and I think that that's exactly what they need. But I think that it's not necessarily about giving them a message as in a verbal message. It's about giving a message on the pitch, giving a message on the pitch of that's what you're going to get first and foremost. Yeah, there might be areas that we can improve on in terms of quality, but you're going to get effort and application. You're going to get guys who are going to run through brick walls for each other. Brick walls for me, because that's what they did today. They ran through brick walls for me. I had guys coming off with knocks, Duggan wanting to stay on when he's injured, wanting to stay on when he's injured, and at the end of the day I had to take him off because it just felt as if he wasn't able to really run about, and then from there I've got guys that want to come off the bench and work hard. So we don't need to give a verbal message. We give our messages on the pitch, and hopefully the supporters saw that today, saw an improvement from Ross County, from the Ross County game, and going forward again against Montrose, that's what they should expect.
Thanks for chatting with us, Kev.
Thank you.